Wilson Gray YMCA.
Welcome to the Wilson Gray YMCA Virtual Fundraiser. Together, we're building a stronger future. Today, I have the honor and the privilege of introducing a woman who not only exemplifies service to the YMCA, but also to the greater Hartford community. So without further ado, can you please help me welcome Mrs. JOANN Price.
Good evening. My name is JOANN Price, and I'm a part of the Board of Advisors of the Wilson Gray YMCA. Welcome to our virtual fundraiser this evening. This is a special opportunity to be able to share with you the work of the Wilson Gray YMCA, both with parents, children, and families. Tonight, we also have a special guest, and that is Kevin Washington, President and CEO of the YMCA of the USA. This evening, he will share with us his vision and what brought the Wilson Gray YMCA to this community. He was able to build it in record time, raise the resources, and we were quickly ready to go to work at this wonderful Y. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Welcome, everyone. I'm glad to be part of celebrating the great Wilson Gray YMCA. You know, as I worked in Hartford for 10 years, one of the things that I was really wanted to make sure happened is that as an organization, we make an investment in the neediest communities in Hartford. And I do believe that the Wilson Gray YMCA represents that. It was an important venture for our board of directors, our staff, and the community on the North End to know that as an organization, we had a belief in what was possible. And why was that possible? Why did we want to do that? I tell everybody, I'm a Y lifer. I've been in the Y 50 plus years as an employee and as a member. But it was the Y in Christian Street YMCA that helped develop Kevin Washington, the staff people there, and that facility at 1724 Christian Street in South Philly provided the bridge for Kevin from adolescence to adulthood to move safely through that process. That's why I know institutions like YMCAs are so important in communities. And clearly, as a country, we have to make investments in the most needy communities of our country and our communities. So I was so happy to be a part of the great coming together of volunteers, of staff members, of corporations, of the community that made the investment in the North End, which resulted in the Wilson Gray YMCA. What did it mean? It means making sure young kids in that community and families have a place that's safe, that they can express their ideas, thoughts, that they can engage in learning, that they can meet volunteers like JOANN Price, who they may never have the opportunity to meet, and give and see what's possible for them, what's possible. And a place where one of my favorite people, Carl Hardwick, who has been toiling in the streets, working with young people, gang intervention to ensure that they get to the other side safely, crossing that bridge from adolescence, going up to Woodstock, Camp Woodstock, to show them what's possible, what getting out of a city could mean and the kind of experiences they can have. That's the institution we call Wilson Gray. That's the legacy that all those volunteers who put their resources, their time, their talent, their treasure into that facility. It's about saving lives. It's about providing an option. That's what Wilson Gray means. So when you think about what's important in our community, what's important in our world, investing more resources in communities like Wilson Gray, like the North End of Hartford, will provide a safe pathway for our young people. I'm a firm believer in young people. I talk about change makers. That's who they are. And what I will say is, the kids and families, particularly young folks in the north end of Hartford. They are the change makers we need for the communities we want. So let's make sure we provide what's necessary for them to reach their full potential. I'm so happy we're celebrating tonight. I'm so happy we're having an opportunity for each of you who want to and can give back to ensure that YMCAs and communities like Wilson Gray continue to be the light that shines to ensure that all people, regardless of where they come from, have a chance to reach their full potential. Thank you for all you do to support the Wilson Gray YMCA. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Anthony Barrett, Executive Director of the Wilson Gray YMCA. Thank you and enjoy your evening.
Thank you, Mr. Washington, for your vision and leadership. Welcome. My name is Anthony Barrett. I'm the Executive Director for the Wilson Gray YMCA. We're here to discuss and talk about building stronger futures together. What does that mean? It means when you have presenting sponsors like FAIRVIEW Capital, who steps up to the plate and supports us year after year. Our other corporate partners who've also joined this fight. Our donors, our volunteers. I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge the President and CEO of the Greater Hartford YMCA, Harold Sparrow. Wilson Gray has recently just launched the Wilson Gray Best by Teen Texter in 2019. This is an innovative, creative space for youth and teens to build transferable skills. Transferable skills. Those are skills that corporations are looking for. We're the only location in Connecticut that has a Best Buy Teen Tech Center within an urban center in the state of Connecticut. That's impactful, and that's the kind of impact that we need donors like yourself to be able to help and get behind and support. So I ask you to join me and my fellow colleagues, my volunteers, other donors to donate and help support us so we can continue to deliver this kind of impact. Over the 10 years, we've had over 4,000 active members, over 500 youth that we serve annually through summer camps, over 300 youth that are participating in our leadership development programs. We need you. All of those things can't happen without generous donations from donors like yourself. So thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tori Higgins. I am a rising sophomore at the illustrious HBCU Alabama A&M University, and I am a 2019 graduate from the Wilson Gray YMCA Y Achievers program. For the Youth and Government Conference, we went to the state capitol, and it was cool to see where people actually sat and see the process. I saw what it really takes to get people to hear your voice and understand what you're trying to do for your community. When I was younger, I didn't see myself in politics, but as I have gotten to experience campaigning behind the scenes and what it's like to write bills, I do see myself in politics and giving back to my community to help little kids like me succeed.
My name is Tristan Williams. I'm a member of the Wilson Gray YMCA, and I also attend the Y Achievers program. The Y actually took me and a whole bunch of teens from Hartford to Washington, D.C. for March for Our Lives. We went and we learned about gun violence and gun laws, and we participated in this big march holding signs, wearing shirts. Everybody was there to make change. This is why you should donate, because me and a whole bunch of teens need opportunities and programs like the Y Achievers.
I'm TAVIS Williams. I'm in the 8th grade and I attend Wilson Gray YMCA. So we learned about finance with Ms. Price at FAIRVIEW Capital, and we learned that finance takes time and money, and I want money. The Teen Tech Center is amazing. You can do anything. You can draw on the computers, you can design. I like coding and like using JavaScript because it's amazing what you can do on the computer.
We've just done so much here. We did the HBCU Day, we did the Career Exploration Day, we did Finance Day. We've done Black Doctors Day, which a lot of us participated in. Being at the Y has truly provided me and so many others with the foundation to be able to give back to communities that we will be in, that we will create, that we will foster. We foster good, so do good and make sure that you don't forget to donate to the Wilson Gray YMCA. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ruth Groby, and I serve on the board of the Wilson Gray YMCA, which is a branch of the YMCA of Greater Hartford, and I have served on that board for many years as well. So many years ago, when I was getting a degree in social work, I did a field placement at the Hartford Head Start program. And I saw that the governmental and institutional services for the families I was working with were all located in buildings all around the city with no easy transportation and also with no child care provided when the parents were required to perform a task or take a class of some sort. And my dream at the time was of a one-stop, neighborhood-based location which offered opportunities to all people to improve their physical health, to learn and build new skills, and to give back to the community. In other words, to develop in body, mind, and spirit, which is the traditional mantra of the YMCA. Building the Wilson Gray YMCA made my dream come true. At a time when my fellow Americans are telling low-income people of color that they need to pull themselves up by the bootstraps, Wilson Gray YMCA offers access to the boots in the first place. I truly believe that the YMCA offers a path to a more equitable future that we all can embrace. There was a short video of college sophomore Tori Higgins talking about the YMCA's youth and government program. Although she was initially skeptical, Tori's participation in Y programming inspired her to get more involved in public life and to take personal responsibility. Tori is calling us to join her, to abandon the skepticism, the disillusionment with government, the anger. We need to hear Tori's voice and the voices of other young people like her. The YMCA is all about hearing people's voices and taking action. Earlier tonight, you heard Anthony Barrett talk about the fact that Wilson Gray is part of a consortium of community-based organizations that are going door to door in this neighborhood to help people with the COVID crisis. So the YMCA isn't just about working out. It's about helping people of all income levels to deal with the challenges of their moment in history. The YMCA has been around for 160 years, and I most sincerely hope that it is around for another 160. Please donate and help us. Thank you so much.
My name is Brother Kyle. They call me BC, stand for Brother Kyle. I would say it's before computers. I guess you can do it. But I work in this community. I live for the sake of others. I said, these are the people that's out there. Whether it's 24 hours a day, twice on Sunday, they're out there. They're out there when there's money. They're out there when there's no money. So they have a commitment. And that's why the collaboration of the Community Safety Coalition is so strong. That collaboration came together because we have to depend on each other for each other's safety. That's why the collaboration of other agencies is always good, because we don't have all the resources. We're just one piece of the resources that's attractive here, and that we have to go outside to collaborate with other resources that we don't have.
Hi, I am Kathy Madden, and I have been a member of the Wilson Gray YMCA for over 10 years. And to me, the Wilson Gray YMCA represents vision. For those individuals that had the foresight to think of putting a Y in the north end of Hartford, I want to say thank you. It has been a tremendous success to know the hundreds of children that you have helped support over the years, to go to camp, to play basketball, to use a tech center, and all those adults that are sharing time with their friends to be healthy. You have been successful. For those of you that shared your time, your talent, your resources, it has been used wisely. For the staff that continue to be innovative and heartfelt, you're amazing. You make this place run, and you make it successful. And for the leaders that continue to support the Wilson Gray Y in the north end of Hartford, I want to thank you. As a board member, I want to say thank you to all those people that have supported us over the years and ask to continue your support. Thank you.
Thank you again for joining us this evening so that you will be able to see the benefit and the opportunities that the Wilson Gray YMCA has provided to the community, to children, to families, and to be able to be a part of the support network that is so critical to a neighborhood. The YMCA does all of that. This evening, we also have the opportunity to be able to donate to all of the work provided by the YMCA. You can do that by the Wilson Gray website and through text. So please, as you're thinking about the work that's being done in this community by the YMCA, please think about the work it is doing for and on behalf of children and families. Tonight we have a further opportunity to introduce to you Brother Carl Hardrick. The young people know him as BC. He is a critical part of this community. He is a critical part of understanding why the Wilson Gray YMCA was so important to be here in this neighborhood. He has been able to work here, work with young people, and save lives. So we are very, very, very pleased to have with us and to be able to show to you this evening a small clip of what Brother Carl Hardrick has done for the Y and for this community.
My name is Brother Carl. They call me BC, stand for Brother Carl. Some say it's before Christ, others say it's before computers. I guess you can do it. But I work in this community. I live for the sake of others. I was born in Hartford. And one of the things I remember in growing up in the projects, they were always an extended family. We were very poor, but we also were very rich because we had each other back. So money wasn't the issue. It was people that cared about you, that if they saw you doing something wrong, they'd go down and they'd address your parents. So even though we had our fights, we had our difficulty, but our survival depended on each other. Most of the kids you see in this neighborhood, all they know is the neighborhood. I just like to see people grow and know that they're growing. I like to see people change. And if they connected to why, they see a different life.
When I think of Brother Carl, I think of him saving my life. I would run away from home. It's hard, especially if you think that's all you have. This time when I ran away from home, I ran into Brother Carl. He saw more in me than I ever saw in myself. He introduced me to the world, to people that I never knew existed. And I'm gonna keep making him proud and keep paying him back by being like him so that I'm there for people like me.
I recommended Brother Carl because he's our community hero. Yeah, I felt like he deserved it. No one. So everyone will see him like right here.
It represents a sense of the extended family. So that means a lot. I feel great that folks think about and they appreciate the work that you do. And it's just nice to know that your work is being seen. And a lot of times you work hard and you don't think anyone appreciate what you do. But when they turn out, and it really means that you have to keep doing what you're doing, that somebody's listening and it's affecting somebody.
It's a testament to the work that he's done in this community and how he has dedicated his life to the community in all aspects. And I think people know it and they realize it, but it's always important to celebrate it. And that's what we're doing this evening. And that's what we're going to be doing as we develop the Brother Carl Institute. And that's going to be able to continue the work, train other young people to come in and do the work properly, and to be an intervener, which is a national program going all over the country, and Brothers Carl is one of the pioneers in this program. So he is excited about the Institute, and we all are really grateful to him that we're able to build an institute where he will be able to be one of the people to help train the next generation. The Brother Carl Institute is coming soon.
So I see my view as changing lives and protecting people.
Friends and family of the Wilson Gray YMCA, I am privileged tonight to have the opportunity to perform a song for Brother Carl Hardrick. And this comes from the totality of the organization, the Wilson Gray YMCA, for all the marvelous work that you have done in our community. We thank you. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. That's your way. You always walked a step behind. Now I was the one with all the glory, and you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. I never once heard you complain. Oh, did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Welcome. Hi, I'm Ron Johnson. Wasn't that an amazing, amazing video tribute of Carl Hodricks? I'm the board chair of the Wilson Gray YMCA. This has been a lovely evening. It's been incredible. We've had a national president, Kevin Washington. We have one of our board chairs previously, JOANN Price. We have Ruth Grube, and we had the kids and the parents talking about their experiences at Wilson Gray. You're probably wondering, why did I get involved with Wilson Gray YMCA? I've been in this community for almost 25 years, and I've been a criminal defense lawyer, and I felt within myself, I got tired of just representing people of color without giving back. So I made a decision I was going to dedicate my life and helping these young babies. I call them babies because they're babies to me. But I'm so happy that everyone has made a commitment to contribute to the Wilson Gray YMCA. It's been a lovely, lovely evening. I appreciate Tony Harrington, his band. Boy, Tony and his band, they really can give it to you, can't they? So I really appreciate everyone. I want to encourage everyone to continue to support the Wilson Gray YMCA mission. We need you. It's really challenging in the North End, but we have great families. We have great programming. We have a great executive director. I really appreciate Anthony, how his commitment has really changed lives in the past 3 years. So I encourage every one of you, continue to contribute, continue to make this commitment as we continue to grow, as we continue to expand our programming. Please donate now. Not yesterday, right now. Thank you.
Nothing short of amazing to see kids like myself, you know, looking to make a change in the world.
We are Venton and Monica Forbes.
The proud parents of 2 YA Achievers, Ethan class of 2022 and Emmanuel class of 2019, presently a sophomore in the College of Health Professions Honors Program at Temple University.
We volunteer at the Wilson Gray Y Achievers Program as a way to give back to an organization that has given our children the tools and confidence to excel in college and in life. Sending love to the Wilson Gray YMCA from the Forbes family.
From the Wilson Gray family, we thank you.